8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So here's a clue. Not a wedding guest, but has to dress up formally for the wedding. And because this is so vague, I'm gonna give you another clue. It's a movie. So it's a movie. And it's a comedy. Not a wedding guest, but has to dress up formally for the wedding. Okay, so I was gonna talk about wedding. The game of charades. I was gonna talk about order forms and how I go about ordering online. So I was gonna say, online it's so easy to it's simple and easy to order a product online, right? And but for some reason, whenever the order form is on a paper or in the form of an invoice, it just places this barrier in my head that says, you can't order that. It's a barrier that I can't get past. So then I thought about it in the context of when it's an actual serious a serious purchase, when you're going to get your car fixed, or you have to sign for something, you're signing for a house, right? and you have to sign all the forms, insurance forms. You're basically placing an order, but because it's very serious and important, you don't think about the fact that it's long. But when it's like things like makeup, and I know like a lot of people, like a lot of salespeople in network marketing have to jump through this barrier of like, hey, place an order with me and you get this and this, right? So you throw this party and you get everyone to sign, and then you fulfill the order. Although like you still have to go through like the whole process of like processing the form and then getting the products that you need. Obviously, if you did online, it would still be the same process if you had an online form. So all I'm saying is, what do you think that barrier is? Like for me personally, maybe it's just writing it down and like, so I guess if my sales rep was like, well, what do you want? I'll write it down for you. I'll fill in the form for you. I guess they would have like tackled one problem, right? They would have like tackled one of the objections that I would have. So another one is if you already had like the products there that they wanted, say you pre-ordered everything and you already had, so they know that they're gonna get it immediately, right? I guess that could change things as well. I think that would change things significantly. So there's that aspect to it. But just just think about it, right? In my head, I'm thinking, I really don't want to sit through a session filling in a form, an order form, and like in order to go and buy something or something, So like, what else can you do, like literally, to make that process different? It's not that I want to improve the process. I just want to think about how I'm thinking about it. And I want to think about what I'm thinking about, like what I'm thinking about, why it's so difficult to fill in the form. So we're really winning. We're really winning with this. So like when it's an MOT, for example, you don't actually like think, oh, it's such a chore, it's such a chore to fill in this form. I would much rather not, That's probably not what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, I need to get my car fixed, and I need this this form filling in. So I'm gonna do it. And then the sales guy is like, well, here, use my pen. And you can keep my pen. Do you think that makes a difference? It's a silly thing to talk about. I think it makes a difference. I don't know. I think I'm coming on with a cold because my throat feels groggy. Like, like I've been shouting for hours or something. But yeah, so it's interesting. It's interesting when you're not the one that holds the memories. I guess it's like you're not the one that's buying the. You're like I'm getting myself mixed up with what I'm thinking about here. Oh yeah, like when you're not the one pitching the sales, it's different. So yeah, it's super important to think about that. Anyway, I was just thinking, so I was gonna say, if I posted if I put an order form, and I started talking about a product, like one of the products that I might have, like for you, what would what would like this is too much work actually look like? Like what would that look like? Like, oh, this is too much work. Let's not. I don't want to fill it in. So like, what would that actually look like? Anyway. But yeah. I just wanted to just talk about that because it's a frustration for me. And I'm just like, maybe it's because, when you haven't seen results, and it could be any number of reasons that you don't see those results, is you start to think, maybe the process doesn't work, but maybe it's actually an effective process. The form itself is effective, it's fine. And maybe do you think I'm overthinking it? I don't think I'm overthinking it. Like, I personally feel this gap. Like, if somebody asks me to order a form, like I have like an order form for something, and it literally feels like homework. Like, I'm gonna have to take this form home and start filling it in myself. And then I can see myself just like forgetting to fill this form in, or just put it in the wrong place and forget that I had this form that I needed to fill in. Whereas, like I said, if the person's like adamant and says, hey, I'm gonna like get you to fill it in now, and I've already got the products here with me, I got like a sample, or even like half the products, like a sample of them, pre-samples or something. And I feel like that's motivation to like get the sale done, I don't know. But like if like I said I attached an order form, that would still not be the same thing, right? Because I couldn't physically give you the samples for the products. You just have to trust that I would send them. So maybe, I don't know, maybe communication would help, or maybe just talking to somebody would help. Then again, the talking to someone feels a bit dready, like I'm dreading this. Anyway, all right, let's play the last song, or the first song. And yeah, well, it's been a good chat. It's been a bit groggy. I think I got a cold, and but yeah, that's all there is to it. I just wanted to find out like what is